Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Now Murray on the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll run here. It's Hall. Has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Breece Hall with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Allen on third down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They are going for it. Allen. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Motioning him from the slot right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Kyler to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Hyatt with the grab. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, Allen. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Allen now on 1st down. Complete to Hyatt. And they get this down to the 28. Working quickly here. The 2nd down run by Pacheco. He breaks the tackle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Blitz coming here, Allen. Escapes the pocket. Bouncing football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught for the 1st. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. On the run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pacheco. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll go. Allen. And oh, he got it. Interception. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Coach.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, green.
They'll send him over right.
2.
1st and 10. Murray. Olave with the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, it's Hall. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Rice motioning left. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Finds Woods. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray gets this to Stover. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. A give left side for Hall. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Murray on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Maher connects there. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Hyatt going to motion over left. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen gets this to Woods. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He finds Woods. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Allen gonna throw again. Stays in the pocket. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Bears trailing on the scoreboard. To throw again, it's Allen. Rolling left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing here, Allen. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get a late score and tie it before the half. Gano's point after is good. And they'll take the lead. Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. First and 10.
Easy.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
What you got? Big ace. Oh, ace.
They bring Olave in motion. From the 42. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll be brought down after a short carry that crosses the 45. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Murray setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds his man Rice. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Maher connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
He's back to throw. And this call's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He'll throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Commanders push the lead to 2 scores now. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Middle.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Alert! What's that?
Back to throw now, Allen. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Allen now on first down. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense up to the line fast. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Allen to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Bears cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And the choice to leave the end zone going to cost him just a slight bit as he's out a little short of that 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Coming right is Hall. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Omaha. Hey, shit. What you got?
2nd and 13. He finds Stover. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Completes this one to Rice. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. As Andre Cisco hauled him down there. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go. Move. Buzz. Biggest. 2.
Back to throw it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
Gets this one to Harrison. And that's good for a gain of 5. Alontae Taylor making the stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. On the draw, it's Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Alert, alert, alert.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Look out.
They'll run Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen setting up to throw. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So now, here's 3rd and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Bears jump in front now by 5. Gano ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They've got first down from the 31. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Easy.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Hey.
They go right back to Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
Omaha.
2nd and 8. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On first down, here comes Hall. Breaks the tackle, still going. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here. 3rd down give to Hall. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ace. Sit. 2-2-1.
They'll go right side with Hall. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Hall there to haul it in. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there...
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Allen. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Alontae Taylor has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
56.
Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Commanders are going to take over after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.